Hey, 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 Gemini. This is your sacred scribe here, ready to do your solar eclipse in Scorpio reading. New moon in Scorpio, and it is a partial solar eclipse. Excuse me, it's a partial solar eclipse. And I actually wasn't going to do this, I didn't plan on doing it. And when I did Taurus's reading for the first reading, it just sort of was like, this is the solar eclipse reading. And so now I'm doing the solar eclipse readings, the partial solar eclipse readings. Okay. So, Gemini, this is for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. This will not resonate with everybody, of course, but hopefully it will with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right down below there. Gemini, if you would, before you leave, I do appreciate it. And thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, and subscriptions. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, that way this is more specific to you and your questions and your needs. Information can be found in the description box below. Make sure that you're utilizing the link in the box if you are interested, as there are scammers about the community, and know that you will always see my face in a reading, as well as receiving an unlisted link. Make sure you're using that link, because that'll take you to the only place that you can get a reading, my Etsy shop. All right. So, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you. You have the Four of Moons. You have the Hierophant. This is your overall energy. You have the Seven of Stars. Okay. And you have the Chariot here. All right. So let's see. I feel like you're going to be, I'm getting this clean slate with the Seven of Stars in this, sort of bare tree, right? Because what is this? It's in the fall when all the leaves fall off the trees. And you're thinking about, I feel like it's a clean slate, and you're thinking about what you want to create, right? And I feel like these are all of your ideas that you want to create, and you're not struggling, but you're trying to pinpoint where you want to create this or when you want to create them. So you're planting seeds, but I feel like there needs to be an order of some kind of, in some kind of way. So orderly, right? Now, below this, you have the Four of Moons, and I feel like you're going to eventually find this because you're grabbing hold of an opportunity. Something's going to come along that's going to make sense to you. Excuse me. And this opportunity, it's going to tell you which seed to plant and focus on. This is what I'm getting here. Now, with the Hierophant in the Chariot, I'm getting that you're going to be committed to this. Now, this could also be a commitment to a love situation. This is also love, right? It could be a choice between love. So I feel like multiple things are going on here. I feel like you're seeking balance, and I'm getting that both in the Chariot and the Hierophant. You do have Taurus and Cancer energy here. Some of you could be moving because it shows up in your overall energy and again in your challenge. All right. So let's clarify the Seven of Stars here. And you have the Star. You have the Four of Swords. You have the Devil. And you have the Eight of Swords. Oh, I pulled 4 cards on this. All right. So I feel like you're grabbing hold of this opportunity. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This Star, there's something that you were hoping for, right? And I feel like it resulted from a healing, a process of healing. And this hope went out into the universe, and now it's coming back to you. All right. Now, with the Eight of Swords energy, you may have been all up in your head about this. Like, I don't know, should I chance it? It's almost like a fool wanting to take a leap of faith. But here is the unsurety. Here is the block. And I feel like you're blocking yourself with the Seven of Stars here. The Four of Swords is, I feel like you're, going within in order to face that fear, face the fear of taking the leap, on this hope that you've been waiting for that is actually here. Okay. So clarifying the Four of Moons, I want to do this one first, is the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Moons, and the Six of Swords. So there is some hesitancy because there is a wounded warrior, attached to whatever this opportunity is. But I do feel you're going to be confident in it. Now, whatever this opportunity is, you could actually be moving from it. All right. I do feel that there's a sense of vulnerability with the Queen of Moons. So this may be love. This may be a water sign coming in, offering you something, offering you their heart, but you're guarded. All right. You're guarded because you're wounded. Now, I do feel that you're going to take the opportunity in love, but you are going to be definitely guarded. Now, with the Chariot, you have the Temperance card, the King of Moons, and the Ace of Stars. This is that opportunity. This is that new love with the Queen of Moons. So I feel like you're opening your heart, but you're still guarded. I do like seeing the the King of Moons here because I feel like this is you in your masculine energy, taking a chance, taking a leap into love. The Temperance card is a higher power stepping in and helping you overcome your fears, if any. And the Ace of Stars is that opportunity that you're taking hold of here. Okay. So the Hierophant is the Wanderer, the Ace of Moons, and the Seven of Moons. So see, here is that I was feeling it in the Seven of Stars. You have a definite connection to spirit here, a definite connection with the sevens. I feel like this is you dreaming. This is that hope, and it's coming true. Whether this be in love and business, right? It doesn't much matter because it's here. I do feel like there's some confusion as to whether or not you should take it because fears are popping up. You may have both things showing up at the same time. You are a Gemini, so that just makes sense to me. Now, I do, especially since I believe this solar eclipse is happening in your 6th house, okay, of health and work. So let's see what's going on for your challenge. You have your Two of Stars. You have the Hanged Man, the 10 of Stars, and the Two of Wands. So your challenge is committing to moving on. Your challenge is committing to making a decision, whether it be in love, whether it be in business. Gemini, you need to make a decision. You need to look at this from different perspective here. So we're going to see what's going on in your challenge. What's happening with the Two of Wands in Gemini's challenge? We have the Sun. We have the full moon. And we have the King of Swords. Wow. So the King of Swords, I feel like it is you. This has to do with the decision. Usually it's Libra for me. But for you, because you're in your masculine energy, because you're usually the Queen of Swords, the King is coming out. The King is showing up for you. Now, I feel like a light is going to be shown. This is the full moon. So something is going to be completed. I feel it's a healing of these fears. Now, the star is healing, right? It's healing and hope. So with this healing comes hope. And this is that completion of the healing and a beginning. And that beginning starts when you break this brick wall, okay? When you break through your fears. And that's the Nine of Wands as well. So this is your Two of Wands. So this is you being challenged to move on and begin again and break through that wall and overcome these fears. So tell me about the Hanged Man. You have the new moon, the Emperor. Look at this. And Justice. Now, these cards are right on top of each other, Gemini, and you have the full moon in the new moon. You have endings and beginnings being your challenge. So you may have some fixed energy in your chart, like Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, okay? and Leo. So you have the Emperor, the Justice card, and the New Moon. This is clarifying the Hanged Man. This talks about making that decision and stepping up into this Emperor role. Decision about love, because you also have somebody here, right? This is a new love that's coming in. It could be this Emperor. They could be here showing up as an Emperor. But I feel with you making this decision, all right, as the King of Swords, you elevate to the Emperor. So just as you may have an Emperor and Empress showing up, it's just masculine energy. You're matching each other's energy. You are elevating to this Emperor status by making these decisions, moving forward and elevating. Okay. So you're challenged to balance, because I feel like with this balance will come clarity. Now tell me about the 10 of Stars. You have the Page of Stars, the Queen of Swords, and the Fool. This is what I'm saying. Taking that leap of faith, right? The Queen of Swords, this is you. So this is telling me that you're going to overcome this challenge. You're going to balance the masculine and feminine within you. Okay. And the Page of Stars, you are challenged to receive the message from the universe. It's almost like the green light to move forward. This is what I'm feeling. I already told you, you have a connection to the higher realms, to your higher self, whether you know it or not. And you're receiving this, go button from the universe, but you have to choose to listen and trust it. And this is this trust with the Fool. Okay. And the Queen of Swords is also somebody who makes a decision, like the King of Swords, puts her intuition in it and seeks the truth. And the Justice card here, which is interesting, right? The Justice is Libra. The King of Swords is Libra for me. And this is seeking truth right in the center. So while the Justice card seeks truth, so does the Queen of Swords seeks truth through intuition. She'll listen, but if she doesn't believe you, she's going to cut a bitch. All right. And she's going to cut you right out. She's going to chop your head off. That's exactly what the Queen of Swords will do. But once she finds the truth and she's ready to roll, she's rolling and she's flying. Okay. So let's get this Two of Stars energy. Aha, see, you have the Three of Swords, you have the Six of Wands, and you have the Eight of Stars. This is what I'm saying. There is work and there is love here that you're healing from. I don't feel it's work that you're healing from, but love that you're healing from. From the healing comes hope. Overcoming the obstacles here with the Six of Wands. This is victory. And this is pinpointing exactly what seed you want to work on. See the orb? That was planted. And this seed coming to, germinate. The seed germinating. This may even be a seed that you planted before and you're retaking a look at it. The seeds that you're planting now, you may have that seed within that Seven of Stars, because if you say all those stars are seeds, I feel like some of them were planted before. It's those that were planted before that's coming back and sort of peeking through that soil and showing you this sprout of life. And this is what this Eight of Stars is doing, pinpointing which seed is giving you life. Okay. All right. So for your outcome, Gemini, you have the Three of Moons, you have the Six of Stars, you have the Queen of Stars, and you have the Knight of Moons. So let's see what this is about. All right, this is that love offer coming forward with the Knight of Moons, right? It may be a water sign, but it also, it's either a water sign, it could be a Capricorn with the Queen of Stars, because these guys could be the same person. We're going to see in a moment. There may be two people here that you need to choose from, Gemini. So let's see. What's the Knight of Moons? You have the World card, you have the Moon card, and you have the Empress. Guess who's coming to dinner? Guess who's coming to dinner, Gemini? Yes, your Emperor, your Empress. Hell yeah. This is your divine counterpart. This is your person. So they are coming forward to you in a very, very romantic way. This is something that you cannot see now. This is something that you may be fearful of. So you need to listen to your intuition as far as whether or not you're going forward. Okay. That's that Queen of Swords energy. You are the Queen of Swords. That is listening to your intuition, finding that truth through your own intuition. The Empress here, somebody's coming, okay, to germinate the seed in a sense, right? That sounded weird, but they are in business and in love, okay? So this is a brand new beginning, I feel, in both. So the World card here is a new beginning and possible moving, okay? All right. So tell me about the Three of Moons. Now, I say you may have a choice because the Three of Moons is present. You may have an option of two people. So let's see what the Three of Moons is about, Gemini. You have the Eight of Moons. You have the Two of Moons. You have the Eight of Wands. Yeah. So which way are you going, Gem? Which way are you going? You're leaving something behind, right? You're leaving something behind, but you're walking into love. You're walking into the arms of love. That's what you're doing. And this Eight of Wands is that passionate love. There is a lot of passion between you. Now, is this two people? Is this second person? Let me see. Who's this Queen of Stars? The Five of Wands, the Death card, and the Four of Wands. Holy shit. All right. So this is somebody who's fighting for you with the Five of Wands. They're competing for your love. Okay. Not in a harsh way. They want you, Gemini. That's what I'm feeling. They want you. Now, they want transformation. This could be somebody from the past. So this may be a case of the past and the present. All right. So transformation here. Let me see what the Six of Stars is. The Knight of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So this could be fated. This could be somebody from the past coming back that's supposed to come back. Okay, I'm feeling for some of you, it may be a fated event. I feel like the tide's going to turn for you either way. The Judgment card is a reunion, right? But the Judgment card can also be an awakening to what is truth for you. Who is your truth in love? Like, where do you resonate within your heart, within your intuition? Where does your heart lie when it comes to these people? You have to pay attention to that. I feel like there's excitement. I feel like there's balance. There is a reciprocity going on to whomever you're going to choose. So what is your advice? The Ten of Swords, the Six of Moons, and Strength card. See, there's that reciprocity. There's that Leo energy, that lion energy, that courage, that strength. All right. So don't be afraid. Take that leap. But you need to leave something behind so that you can start something else. Okay. The Six of Moons says, grab hold of this love while you can. Grab hold of it, Gemini, and don't let it go. Now, I'm going to see just what animal is going to serve you when it comes to this reading. Which animal is going to serve you, Gemini? And I'm going to card gaze and I'm going to see what this animal has for you. This is figures there's two. It figures there's two. I'm going to give you two and card gaze for one, okay? Or maybe not. Maybe I have to do two. So you have the hawk, number 2. Wow. And you have the rabbit, number 3. So 2, 3, right? So let's see what the hawk has to say. Now, the hawk has to do with perspective, right? Taking that higher perspective. So let's see what he has to say. Sorry. A second chance is worth taking a look at. Wait a minute. Hang on. Approach areas with caution when your intuition deems it. Like when your intuition says, what's up with that, right? And you question something, you have to listen to it. Deems was the wrong word. A set of circumstances that you're coming up on will bring you justice, this sense of justice here. Placing your heart in your hands, okay? Remind yourself that that is a gift to another. And be careful with this gift because it is precious. Okay, thank you. So this is the hawk. So take a new perspective I'm getting off of this with this situation. Don't, because somebody's coming back, don't just rule them out, right? Take another perspective. Doesn't mean that you have to choose them, right? Maybe they're coming back for closure and that's what you do, right? And you have the rabbit. Now, rabbit talks about fear, but it's also a lucky animal, right? If you remember the rabbit's foot, right? It's supposed to be a lucky thing. But fear is also associated with this. And you did have the devil come up. So let's see. Keep your heart on a string. And I got a message. All right, this rabbit is talking about keeping your heart on a string. I got a message. I don't know if it was your sign or if it was from this animal, but I did get a message for a sign, and it was talking about vulnerability again. And the hawk talked about your heart as well. Placing your soul in front of you will birth you a new beginning. I feel like there needs to be a focus on spirituality. That's what he's saying. All right, they're showing me, hang on, because sometimes I see pictures in here. They're showing me a tree. So get out and ground your dreams. They're showing me a road. So that 10 of Swords is coming up when I'm seeing a road. So leaving things in the past and moving on to the future. For instance, you pick this person that's coming back and you choose to reunite with them, leaving the past that happened in the past and being able to move on. Cleverness will serve you well, Gemini. And that comes up a lot for you in messages. Thank you. Okay, so sheath. I don't know why the rabbit's saying sheath. Now, what is a sheath? Look up the definition. What does it mean to you, sheath? Is that protection? Make sure that you're protecting yourself when you're doing anything spiritual. I do feel that the rabbit was talking about making sure that you put your spirituality in front of you and make sure that you're connecting with you and you're seeing your spiritual self, your higher self, for what your higher self is, which is beautiful. Okay. So Gemini, let's see what crystals will serve you with regard to this reading with this new moon solar eclipse. All right. Now your sixth house, again, in astrology, is work and health. So make sure, I'm giving you 4. You're getting like an extra one here, Gemini. So make sure you're paying attention to your health. If you're starting, it is a good time to start a new health regime. All right. And it is a good time to start something new in work, whether it's a new idea, which is coming up here, or a new job. Okay. So your crystals are angelite, focus. You have apatite, foresight. You have aquamarine, simplification. And you have morganite, equality in love. And this equality in love was showing up with the 6 of Pentacles here, right? So this is the higher hearts, okay? This is the higher heart. The pink is Jesus for me. Now, foresight, I feel like your intuition is going to tell you something when people are coming in for love. That's what I'm feeling like appetite is. Like you're going to have these clues, whether it be synchronicity, whether it be a vision, whether it be, something that's telling you within that somebody is coming. That's appetite. Try to simplify your life in clear energy with aquamarine. Make sure that you're clearing energy so that it can get this new flow going, right? It's like feng shui. Feng shui. You switch around the room, your furniture, right? You switch furniture around in your room and it changes the feel of a room. The energy flows differently and starts to take on a different shape, that's a whole other different story, but that gives you a different feel, which in turn can serve you in manifestation in a different way. So I feel like a fresh new look for your home is needed here. Angelite focus. So whatever you're working on, please focus your attention there. All right. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that resonated. Please drop a like below, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading, that way this is more specific to you and your questions and your needs. Information can be found in the description box below. Make sure that you're utilizing the link in the description box if you are interested, as there are scammers about the community. And know that you will always see my face in a reading if you order one from me, as well as receiving an unlisted link. Make sure that you're clicking on that link because it will take you to the only place that you can get a reading, which is my Etsy shop. I will then always send you a message when you purchase a reading that tells you what the turnaround time is. And when your reading is complete, you'll get a link that will take you here to YouTube, and you can view your reading here on this channel for as long as you wish. There are scammers out there, so make sure nothing is shady when you put your order in and when you actually get the reading. If it is, let me know. I don't make any excuses for not seeing me on camera, okay? If I am sick, I will wait till I'm better to do your reading. So you have a good one, and I will catch you on the flip side of your daily dose of tarot. Namaste.